Have you ever felt like you're running, but not moving forward? Like no matter how much you do, how hard you try, something inside still feels restless, incomplete, searching? I know that feeling well. And if you're here, I suspect you do too. Let me tell you a story, not to entertain you, but to remind you of something you already know deep down. It's about a young man named Taro, who once stood exactly where you might be standing now, tired, uncertain, and quietly wondering if peace was even possible. Taro lived in a bustling village where everyone seemed to have purpose. Farmers tending their fields, merchants counting their coins, scholars reciting ancient texts. But Taro felt lost. He had tried everything: meditation, study, service, even long pilgrimages to distant temples. Yet his mind remained noisy, his heart heavy. One evening, exhausted and near tears, he climbed the hill behind his village to visit an old monk named Master Kenji, who lived alone in a small hut surrounded by bamboo. Master Kenji was known not for grand teachings, but for his quiet presence. When Taro arrived, breathless and disheveled, the old monk simply poured him a cup of tea and said nothing. They sat together as the sun dipped below the trees, painting the sky in soft gold and violet. Finally, Taro spoke. "Master," he said, voice trembling, "I've done everything I can think of to find peace, but it slips through my fingers like water. What am I missing?" Master Kenji looked at him with eyes that held both kindness and clarity. "Tell me, Taro," he asked gently, "what did you notice on your walk up the hill?" Taro frowned. "I was too worried to notice anything." "And what did you hear?" "The wind, I suppose, birds, my own thoughts." "And what did you feel?" "My feet on the ground, the weight in my chest." Master Kenji nodded slowly. "You were here," he said, tapping his own heart, "but your mind was elsewhere, chasing answers, fighting silence, fearing stillness. Peace isn't found in doing more, Taro. It's found in returning again and again to this moment." He reached into his robe and pulled out a small, smooth stone. "Every morning before the sun rises, I sit by the stream behind my hut. I hold this stone in my palm and ask myself one question: what is true right now? Not what was, not what might be, just what is." Taro stared at the stone. "That's it? That's the habit?" Master Kenji smiled. "It seems small, doesn't it? But watch." He closed his eyes, cradled the stone, and sat in silence for a full minute. Then he opened his eyes and said, "Right now, the air is cool, the tea is warm, you are here, and that is enough." Taro didn't understand, not yet, but he took the stone and returned home. The next morning, before dawn, he sat on his porch, stone in hand, and whispered, "What is true right now?" At first, his mind raced. "I'm tired, I have work to do, I still feel empty." But he kept returning to the question, like a bird coming back to its nest. Slowly, other truths emerged. The sky is turning pink, my breath is steady, the night jasmine is blooming. Day after day, he practiced. Some mornings, the answer was painful. My heart aches, I'm lonely. But even then, naming it brought a strange relief, like opening a window in a stuffy room. Other days, joy surprised him. The sparrows are singing, my hands are strong, I am alive. Weeks passed, then months. Taro didn't become perfect. He still felt fear, doubt, sadness, but something shifted. He stopped fighting his experience. Instead of resisting discomfort, he met it with curiosity. Instead of chasing happiness, he noticed the quiet joy already present, the warmth of sunlight on his skin, the taste of rice, the sound of rain on the roof. 1 year later, Taro returned to Master Kenji's hut. The old monk greeted him with a knowing smile. "You look lighter," he said. Taro bowed deeply. "Thank you, Master. Your habit changed everything." "No," Kenji replied softly. "It didn't change anything. It helped you see what was always there." And that, my friend, is the secret. The one habit isn't about adding something new to your life. It's about returning again and again to what's already here, right now. Maybe you're sitting in a room, phone in hand, heart weary from the weight of the world. Maybe you're lying awake at 3 a.m. replaying regrets. Or maybe you're just scrolling, hoping for a moment of peace. Wherever you are, whatever you're feeling, this is your invitation. Pause, breathe, and ask yourself gently, what is true right now? Don't rush to fix it. Don't judge it. Just let it be. Is your body tired? Let it rest. Is your mind busy? Let it wander, then return. Is your heart tender? Hold it with kindness. This is not passive. This is courage. To stop running, to stop fixing, to stand in the raw, real truth of this moment and say, yes, this too belongs. In that simple act of presence, everything transforms. Not because the world changes, but because you stop fighting it. You begin to notice the small miracles you've been missing, the way light filters through leaves, the comfort of your own breath, the quiet strength in your bones. Gratitude isn't something you manufacture. It arises naturally when you pay attention. Compassion isn't forced. It flows from seeing your own suffering clearly and recognizing it in others. Purpose isn't found in some distant future. It's woven into the ordinary moments you're living right now. You don't need to become someone else to be worthy of peace. You don't need to achieve more, heal perfectly, or figure it all out. You only need to return again and again to this breath, this heartbeat, this quiet truth. You are here, and that is enough. So tonight, before sleep, or tomorrow at dawn, or right now as you're listening, place your hand over your heart, feel its steady rhythm, and whisper, what is true right now? Let the answer be simple. Let it be honest. Let it be enough. Because peace isn't waiting for you at the end of a long journey. It's here, in the space between your thoughts, in the stillness beneath your breath, in the quiet courage of showing up exactly as you are. This is the one habit, not grand, not complicated, just this: presence, attention, kindness towards what is. And if you practice it, even for a few seconds, you'll find what Taro found, that you were never lost. You were always home. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not too much or too little. You are a human being, breathing, feeling, seeking, and that is sacred. So let go of the need to fix yourself. Instead, meet yourself here, with gentleness, with curiosity, with the quiet certainty that you belong exactly as you are. The world will keep spinning, thoughts will come and go, but beneath it all, there is a stillness, a deep, unshakable peace that has been yours all along. You don't need to earn it, you only need to remember it. And the way back is always the same. Pause, breathe, and ask, what is true right now? Then listen, not with your mind, but with your whole being. And in that listening, you'll find everything you've been searching for. Not in some distant temple, not in some future version of yourself, but here, now, in this breath. This is the one habit. This is the path. This is home. May you return to it often. May you trust its simplicity. And may you always remember, you are already whole. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs this reminder today. And if you'd like to receive more stories like this, subscribe to The Inspired Thinker. Tap the bell so you never miss a moment of stillness. Until next time, breathe deeply, be kind to yourself, and know that peace is not somewhere else. It's right here, waiting for you to notice.